very relaxing. Okay. So we're gonna get started in just a minute. Like 1 or 2 minutes, we'll get started with Might and Magic Book 1. I've already been playing this. I've been playing this game for quite a while. Like I've actually gotten a little ways in. I'm still in the first town, but I've just started going into the dungeon underneath the town, and I got my ass beat. I got completely destroyed by just a bunch of bugs in the dungeon underneath the first town. So I'm hoping I'll do a little better this time. Anyway, I'll be right back. Just gonna take a quick break because, oh yes, long stream. Gonna be streaming for quite a while. So quick break, you know, get some fresh water and all that. I'll be right back, and then we will get started with Might and Magic. Alright, I'm coming back. And we're back. So, anyone that hasn't bailed out jump ship yet, about to get started. Let's see, who's here? Let me take a quick look. Who's even here? Let's get a head count. Alright. Some usual, some not so usual. It's all good. So, I'm just gonna jump right straight into it again. Get my earpiece on. Alright. Okay. So, let us begin the game. As usual, the game begins with, "Are you ready?" And yes, I am ready. I am ready, Dungeon Master. Let's do it. So, Might and Magic Secret of the Inner Sanctum, 1986-87. Let's go ahead and we have to go to the first town because I don't have any characters in any of the other towns. So let's, I'm gonna put the Lord Double goes first. That's the paladin of the group. And then we're gonna put Mike the Knight, which is a pretty good fighter. And then that's the first row. Second row is going to be Burn the Witch, which is the cleric. Then Lambda of Delta, the mage. And then the last row, the back row, that's going to be Albert, who is the party's robber, which, man, I've never heard it described as a robber before. Like, usually you call that either a rogue or a thief, but no, just a robber, as in, like, guy that mugs you on the street. So, yeah, that's, and then Meryl. Meryl is our elven archer. So let's do it. Here we are. We've been here a lot. We've seen a lot of this little town in the time we've been playing Might and Magic. So we're in the inn. Right now the party is in the Sorpigal Inn. Let's get a little rundown of how we're doing. So our food is holding out okay. We have 16 units of food on everyone, and then Meryl has like 37 units of food because Meryl is carrying most of the party's gold. Let's see, the average party age is like 20. Yeah, see, most of the party is about 20 years old. Everyone's got money now, so I'm actually going to go ahead and buy some fresh food. Now, you might notice we have a vellum scroll. That scroll is, that scroll is, it's part of a quest. But we'll get to that later. Alright, we'll get to the quest later. So let's go to Eulard's Fine Foods, and let's buy some fresh food for everyone. 5 GP each. Yep. Oh, I forgot I should narrate, because there are some newcomers. But, well, we'll do that when we get to it. How much gold do we have in total? 23, 23, 23. Okay. So most of the party has about 23 gold. One of them has a lot more than that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to... Alright, this is the blacksmith shop. A man wearing a leather apron speaks. "Distinguished travelers, you've come to the right place. Can I help you?" Yes. So let's gather our gold up to one party member. I have 164 gold, which is not great, but that's good enough. Right now, everyone has, like, when it comes to weapons, everyone is fairly well equipped. Like, we pretty much have the best weapons we can possibly have. And when it comes to armor, that's where we're lacking. Not everyone has good armor. As a matter of fact, most of the party could really use an upgrade when it comes to armor. But we're working on it. I need at least 200 gold to get a suit of chainmail, so I'm gonna save my pennies until I can do that. So everyone has food, 40 food each. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna plunder down into the dungeon. So I'm just gonna go to my clue book now, and I'm going to go to the page of the dungeon. So yeah, again, this game, there's no there's no in-game map. There's no waypoints, no glowing. No, you have to make your own maps. All right. Now the clue book. This game comes with a clue book, and it has some very basic, like, they look like crossword puzzles in a newspaper. Very basic maps, but that's enough to get me going. So I got my map of the cavern under Sorpigal. I'm ready to use it. So let's go ahead and get into that dungeon. So right here. Stairs going down. Shall ye take them? Yes, we will. Okay. Please wait. Darkness. So yeah, we're in the cavern under Sorpigal now, in complete and total darkness. So now I have to, so in my notes, I've got like a spell book, and I'm just gonna look at my spell book, and the sorcerer spells I'm gonna cast. So I'm gonna have Lambda the mage. I'm going to have her cast a level, and this is how you cast spells. So when you want to cast a spell, level, it is a level 1 spell, and light is number 6. So level 1, number 6. And there you go. That's how you cast a light spell. I'm gonna have Lambda cast some other spells as well. So the other spell that Lambda is going to cast is 1 and 5. And that is Leather Skin, which is a protective barrier. It deflects attacks. That's gonna go on everyone. So I've got my map of Sorpigal, the Sorpigal Underground. I've got that already. And I'm just looking at it now. So we've already explored the northern part of this cavern. We've explored the westernmost part. We didn't explore all of it, but we explored most of it. And then, so the area we have not explored is the arena. We've not actually won a single fight in the arena yet, and that's something to work on. But the other thing is, there's a bunch of buildings next to the arena, and we're gonna check some of those out. So we're just gonna go through that door, this way, and okay, there's a couple of buildings if we go straight to the end of this corridor. Here we go. So there's quite a few buildings, and I want to take a look inside. Oh, encounter! Dung beetles. Now, I know, they look fucking badass, right? I mean, Like they're giant beetles that are on fire, and they look like they're gonna mess you up, but they're not that tough. They're tough, but not that tough. So let's attack. Combat. Okay, we've got a bunch of options here. So usually when I encounter a large group of enemies, I try to put them to sleep. That doesn't really work so well on bugs, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So we're gonna do, I'm looking at my spell book now. So let's see, we're gonna do 1 and 8, which is sleep. So Lambda, cast a spell, 1/8 on A. And yeah, they're not affected. None of them are affected. Okay. Also, man, everybody's gone quiet. Like, if I haven't chased everyone away yet, they've all just gone completely quiet. It's great. So let's have Meryl. Let's have Meryl shoot. And Meryl misses. So I'm gonna have Burn, which is our cleric, cast a blessing spell, which is 1 and 2. And that boosts everyone's accuracy, makes them hit easier. Alright, so now, let's see if our fighters can get some hits in. Alright, we got a hit. Albert, you missed. And now the beetles start attacking, and man, they killed Lambda in 1 hit. They killed Lambda in a single hit. That's how tough they are. But we took one of them out. Oh man, Burn, The Sims. I know The Sims can be like that. That reminds me, it's been a long time since I've played The Sims. The Sims 3, that is. I love, like, The Sims 3 is really the only one I play anymore, but it's been a while. I guess I've gotten so caught up with the streaming. So, okay, let's get Lambda back up. So I'm casting a heal spell on Lambda. Alright, now let's have Lambda. Since we can't put them to sleep, we're going to use Electric Arrow, which is a level 2, number 1 spell. 9 points of damage. Let's have Paladin attack. You missed. Okay, oh, Mike the Knight goes down, and Lambda goes down. So we got 2 characters down. That's really not good. Like, really, really not good. Okay, let's see. Burn has only 3 points left. Where did all the magic go? Where did all that magic go? Well, let's cast a heal spell on Mike the Knight, because Mike is the most resilient. He's got a greater chance of surviving compared to Lambda. Oh, no, Aiko, yeah, let me take a quick look, actually. Let me take a quick look at my clue book. I mostly just use the clue book for things like, you know, like what items do. Let's see, here we go. The clue book, it covers towns, caverns, okay, it has maps, it has strategies for game playing, which I haven't really looked at yet, but there's no, like, monster no. It outlines items, but it does not outline monsters. And I'm guessing the reason for that is that there is a spell in the game which, like, analyzes monsters. So I'm guessing that's why they don't put it in the clue book. But yeah, that spell, like, I'm not going to use it because, well, the mage has better things to do in combat. So let me, let's see, cavern, let me put a cavern under Sorpigal. There we go. Alright, well that's nice, Jodiosity, that's nice. I try to be descriptive. It's the dungeon master in me. I'm used to narrating a lot. So, okay, let's, we're getting back in the fight here. So, there's 4 dung beetles left, and they hit hard. Like, they hit so hard, they can kill a character in 1 hit. So, let's have the Paladin attack. He took 1 down. Awesome. Albert. Let's have Albert shoot, and he missed. Okay, the dung beetles, they get their turn now. They actually didn't... Yeah, they did 1, 3, and they missed. So, that was pretty good. Mike is still missing. Meryl missed. Okay, it's Burn's turn again, so I'm gonna have Burn get Lambda back up. So now we have a mage again, and it's Lambda's turn. and Lambda has no spell points at all. Lambda, I don't, like, what happened to all of our magic? I swear we had more points than this. But I guess it's all that getting knocked out. So yeah, Lambda can't do anything except attack. Nice! The mage just, yeah, 2 points on a dung beetle. It's pretty nice. Alright, let's see, let's have Paladin attack, 5 points. Albert, shoot. And, okay, Albert got a kill. There are 2 beetles, and they managed to kill the Paladin. Not kill him, but knock him unconscious. Yeah, I do like that. I like that characters don't just instantly get killed in this game. They get knocked unconscious, and then if they get hit again, then they're dead. I like that the game at least gives you sort of a grace period in there. So, you know, you're not just constantly losing party members. That's nice. Okay, Burn has just enough magic to cast 1 spell. So I'm going to get Lord Double back up. And attack. 6 points, but not a kill. Okay, the beetles get to attack again. They didn't kill anyone. That's good. Oh man, the fighters are just... they're missing. They're missing bad. Let's have Meryl shoot and a miss. Burn cannot do anything. Let's see, let's, let's have the Paladin attack. Got a kill. Albert, shoot. Mike the Knight, attack. All the beetles are down. 100 points of experience for everyone. Divided up about, well, not, it's not divided. You get 100 points of experience, and each person gets 100 points. So, I guess it's like 100 times 6. Nice. Let's search the area. Nothing. So there was no loot from that encounter. No loot at all. That's fine. Let's go ahead and rest, because no one has any, none of the mages have any magic. So let's rest and hope we don't get ambushed. Good, no encounters. Alright. So now we got 39 food each, which is, that's fine. So yeah, the cleric has 12 points, 12 spell points. Mage has 18. Let's go ahead and cast some spells. So I need Lambda to go ahead and cast that light spell over again. Alright. And I need Lambda to go ahead and cast a leather skin spell. There we go. So, that, I'm looking at my map now, and, okay, we've checked off one area. So I'm gonna go, I'm basically gonna go door to door and check each room and see what's inside. That's my plan for right now, and hopefully not get killed. Oh, Aiko, the bash command. So what the bash command does is it's for bashing doors. It's to, like, open up doors. The thing is that bashing doors down, it works. Like, it's a good way to get doors open, but it almost always triggers a trap. So I guess you bash a door down if your robber is not capable of opening the door. But no, like, you always want to try to unlock the door. Oh my god, killer bees! So we've just been attacked by a swarm of 4 killer bees. Now, if these killer bees are anything like the swarm of locusts that just murdered me last time, that like those locusts, they hit 10 times each for like 7. It's crazy. Let's try not to die. Let's try not to die. Okay, oh god, they start. God damn, they hit a lot. Said they hit like 10 times, 9 times for 14 points. So yeah, okay, these swarms of bees, they hit for like 14 points of damage every time they attack. So basically, they can kill, like, our non-fighters. They can kill them, like, they can kill each one of our non-fighters in 1 hit. And our fighters, they can kill them in 2 hits. That's bad. Like, you don't understand. That's really fucking bad. Let's try an electric arrow. It wounded, did not kill. Okay, burn. Burn needs to be the MVP here. So, I'm gonna try to heal Mike the Knight, because he has the most hit points. He has the greatest chance of not dying. So let's see, I'm looking at the cleric spells, and we are going to cast 2-1, which is Cure Wounds. It's an upgraded healing spell. And I'm going to do that on Mike. Okay, Paladin, don't disappoint me. You disappointed me. Albert, shoot and miss. Attack, miss. And now the bees get to attack again. Paladin is down, fighter is down. Oh god, the paladin is dead. And so is the knight. They're not just unconscious, they're dead. Lambda just went down. Meryl goes down. I think this is the end of our adventure. There's nothing we can do, so just block. Yeah, the killer bee, yeah, Lord Double dies, Mike the Knight, everybody's dead. Burn the Witch goes down. Lambda dies. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done here. We're dead. Yeah, there we go. The shadow of death has fallen upon your party. So, yeah, god damn. So the killer bees and the swarms of locusts and all that, they fucking hit hard. I mean, they hit like trucks. And never mind the orcs and the the slither beasts and the flesh eaters. No, the real threat, the real final boss of this dungeon is a fucking swarm of bees. That's the real final boss. So let's go ahead and reform. So basically all the progress that I made, like everything I did after I left the inn, it's all gone. All of that didn't happen. There are no checkpoints. There's no saving your game in the field. No. Yeah, once you leave the inn, everything after that, gone. So let me reform the party. Just like when I started. So, Paladin, then the Knight, and then let's see, then put let's put Lambda there, and then Burn. Then the ranged characters, which would be Albert and Meryl. Okay, let's exit the inn. So let me check. Yeah, see, look, it's 16 food. We're basically we're back to where we started. Like when I first booted the game up, it's like everything I did just didn't happen. So yeah, that's Might and Magic. No, let's try to pick up the pieces and try to get in there and do something. So, the problem with this game and advancing, like the problem with making progress, is that anything you do can be undone so very easily. You can be plowing through a dungeon, you can be just all-star, winning every fight, and then you encounter that one monster that just kicks your ass, and then you lose everything. You lose all the progress you made. And that's not a little thing, okay? You might lose a half hour, you might lose a whole hour, you might lose 5 hours of your time. Like, you don't even understand. You can lose a lot of progress. So, you gotta be careful. Like, this game, you play it as carefully as you can. You play this game like your for real life is on the line, because you can lose a lot of time. So now that we're back in the dungeon, I'm going to have Lambda go ahead and cast the light spell, and gonna have her cast the leather skin spell again. So, what are we gonna do? Now that we've been thoroughly wrecked, what are we going to do? Well, I could try to go back there and hope I get lucky and the giant killer bees don't attack me. that's not really something you can bank on. So what I should be doing at this point is I should be grinding. I know everybody's favorite part of an RPG, but the thing is, I need to get more levels, I need to get better armor, I need to be better equipped and prepared to deal with these threats. That's what I need. Aiko, good question. Yes, well, yes and no. So here's how it works, okay? How it works is, there are certain spots on the map in which enemies will always spawn. For instance, I'm gonna go through this door in a second, and there's a hallway, and you get like 3 encounters in a row. That is a static, will always happen thing. And there's usually only a certain type of enemy that will spawn there, but it's still random, as in, well, like, okay, a great example actually is, like that one room in Sorpical, where, like, you go in the room, and sometimes there's a group of gnomes, sometimes there's a group of orcs, sometimes there's, sprites. Yeah, so, like, yeah, there's set encounters that will happen at certain points in the map, but what kind of encounter you'll get is completely random. So you can't really rely on it. It's random to a point. So you never know when you'll get unlucky, and instead of a group of fire ants, like, you'll get a group of killer bees. You know, you just don't know. Anyway, let's unlock this door, and I'll have Albert try to unlock the door. Success! Nice. So I'm gonna go down this hall, and I'm gonna try to get a little experience and gold and loot, and then, you know, just grind. So yeah, look, I just got jumped by a group of 8 flesh eaters. Yes, 8 flesh eaters, a whole bunch of them. So let's attack. Combat. So first things first, I'm gonna have Lambda try to put them to sleep. Okay. Some of them are sleeping, some of them aren't. So Lambda managed to put 3 of them to sleep. What I like about the sleep spell, it affects 5 enemies. Up to 5. It affects 5 enemies in descending order. So, like, if you cast on A, it'll hit A through E. But if you cast it on, like, if I were to cast it on C, then it would hit C, D, E, F, and G. It would, like, so it goes down. Like, it basically goes down in the order. So let's have Meryl shoot A. Meryl got a kill. So the flesh eaters get to attack. They hit pretty good. Did I rest? I did, okay. So let's have Burn cast a blessing spell. Boosts everyone's accuracy. And let's have Lord Double attack D. So basically 3 of them are asleep, so I don't want to hit those 3. I want to hit all the ones that have not been put to sleep, because I don't want to wake them up. And Albert, shoot. He missed. Mike the Knight. Let's see, have him fight D. And he killed it. Alright, the flesh eaters are starting to wake up now. So now I'm gonna have Lambda. The best use of my mage right now is to try to keep everything asleep. So I'm gonna have Lambda cast sleep on B. Put that one to sleep. Alright. So all of them are asleep now except for one. So I'm gonna have Meryl shoot the one that's not asleep. And she wounded but did not kill. So I'm gonna have Burn cast a pain spell on the wounded one. And that kills that one. So now we have a group of 5 flesh eaters and they're all asleep. So they are easy pickings. Let's just start fighting. Now, yeah, then they wake up and start attacking, but, you know, it gives you a little time. Man, the sleep spell is... it's a necessary part of this game. Like, this game, sometimes it throws, like 10 monsters at you at a time. It can do even more than that. Like, you might be fighting, like, 10, 15 monsters. You don't want to fight 10 or 15 monsters all at the same time. You don't want to do that. So, sleeping them, it's a necessary thing. Oh, one of them woke up. I'm gonna have Lambda... You know, I'm just gonna have Lambda just attack. Yeah, look, Lambda. That staff. Okay, let's have Meryl shoot at C. They missed. I'm gonna have Burn cast another pain spell. Okay, so only 2 Flesh Eaters left, and let's attack. Okay, Flesh Eater down, and they're all dead. 66 points for everyone. And now I'm gonna search the area. There's no loot, so let's rest. Okay, so now I'm gonna take 1 step forward, and bam, instantly attacked by a group of mutant larvas. So yeah, this hallway has set encounters. Okay, like you're always gonna encounter monsters. You just don't know what monsters you're gonna encounter. Although you have a good idea. So I'm gonna have Lambda. I feel like I have bad luck putting these sorts of things to sleep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Lambda just cast an electric arrow. Yeah, just kill one of them. Gonna have Meryl shoot. Burn cast a pain spell on E. Alright. So only 4 larvae to go. Let's start attacking. And everyone is missing. Okay, Mike got a hit. That's nice. And Lambda, go ahead and cast another electric arrow. A little bit disappointing damage, but that's okay. Meryl, got a kill. Burn, again, cast that pain spell. Like, I am not afraid to have my mages throw their magic out, because they've got enough now. And I don't really worry about them running out in combat. I also have so much food, I can rest and recover their magic very easily, so I don't worry. Alright, fight's over. 50 points of experience for every survivor. Awesome. Oh, we're in the dark now. Hold on, let me rest. There we go. So now I'm gonna have Lambda cast... I'm gonna have her cast the leather skin spell and the light spell. So, we're all rested up. Let's take 1 more step forward. And oh hey look! A group of 6 skeletons. Just jazz-handsing straight at us. So what do? We attack. Alright, so we rolled the initiative. It looks like they have the +3 handicap, but we got initiative, so I'm gonna have Lambda cast an electric arrow on Skeleton F. They're down. Meryl, shoot Skeleton E. They missed. So the skeletons, they get their turn. Only 2 of them can attack. The rest of them are like behind them, so they can't melee. Now, these are undead, so I'm gonna look in my spellbook right now. And I'm looking at my spellbook, and we're gonna have Burn cast 1 and 8, and that spell is Turn Undead. And it killed, just bam, it killed 3 skeletons instantaneously, just destroyed them. The other 2 are still alive. Well, alive is a, I guess that's a subjective term when it comes to animated skeletons, but let's keep going. Alright, Albert shoots and misses. Mike the Knight misses. Lambda, cast a spell. They got a kill. Meryl, alright. Skeletons down, 50 points of experience for everyone. And because those were humanoid enemies, well, let's search the area, shall we? Search, and you found a cloth sack. Ooh boy, a big old sack of loot. Let's get right in there. Well, hold on a minute. We know the drill. So, yes, even a cloth sack could be a trap. So, first things first, let's find remove trap with Albert, our robber, and let's see if he can open that bag successfully. Yes, he did. 5 gold. So we got 5 gold for each party member. I kind of wish that they I wish they'd just tell you how much gold you got in total. But, well, you can do the math. So you got 5, so each party member got a share of 5 gold. and there's 6 party members, so that means you got 30 gold in total. So that's actually pretty good. No, that's a weird thing, Drumstick. Like when you open up a sack and there's like, it says, congratulations, each party member gets a share of 0 gold. It's like, that's kind of a weird occurrence. But no, none of that here. So let's take a look at our stats. Everyone looks okay, but remember that things can go really bad really quick. So I'm gonna rest again. And I am going to, so we're gonna rest again. And I'm gonna have Lambda recast all of her spells. So leather skin and light. Alright, so we're gonna take one more step forward. And oh look, it's a group of fire ants. Now, yeah, we know from previous experience that the fire ants, they're very resistant to sleep. They are very resistant to fire spells. About the only thing you can really do with them as a mage is you can kind of, you can cast an electric arrow spell. You know what? Let me take a look at my spell book. My proper big spell book. I've got I accidentally closed the spell book. Oh no. Oh no, I accidentally closed my spell book. But I still have my other one. I have like 2 spell books here. One of them is like spells I already know. The other is the big book of possible spells. I believe that the spell for resisting elements like fire, electricity, all that, I believe that is a higher level cleric spell, like beyond what my cleric has. So yeah, I don't think I can do that. But this is Lambda, so let's cast an electric arrow on Fire Ant F. 11 points. Good times. Let's have Meryl shoot that fire ant, and they killed it. Let's have Burn cast. So there's a couple things Burn can cast. We could have Burn try to, fight. I feel like a more useful way to use her spells is to cast a Blessing. And that boosts everyone's accuracy, makes them more accurate. So now let's have the melee, let's have them attack. 4 points. Albert, just have Albert attack. 6 points, nice. Okay, let's have Mike attack. 14 points. Lambda, cast another electric arrow. Alright. And let's have Meryl shoot. Okay, like we're just we're plowing right through these fire ants. So let's have let's take a look. Everyone's health is fine. So let's have Burn attack. And they missed. Paladin, they did okay. Albert missed. Mike the Knight missed. So, man, to anyone that's ever played any sort of Dungeons and Dragons style game or the tabletop, man, you know how much it hurts. Like, you know what it feels like to roll a dice and have that dice come up a 1. You know. And this game does a pretty good job of capturing that feeling. I think, anyway. Okay, another fire ant down. And Meryl, shoot. Okay. 100 points of experience for everyone. So yeah, the random factor is in full swing when it comes to this game. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't get so lucky. You know? Anyway, let's search the area. And oh, hey, look! It's a big, juicy, iron treasure chest. So, I know that box, like, you wanna just rub all over that thing. You want that treasure, but again, you have to be careful. Really careful. So first things first, I'm going to have our mage detect traps. So let's have the mage detect traps. Okay, so yes, okay, so the box is not trapped, but it is magic. It's kind of odd. Let's have Albert go ahead and try to crack it open. So Albert, get in there. Awesome! We got 6 shares of gold, and we found a small shield +1. So we found a nice shield. We found a +1 shield, which is like a +1 shield is pretty nice. It's a decent protection value. And as a matter of fact, I might even want to, like, I might want to swap some equipment around and put like that, yeah, I might want to put that shield on my paladin and give him like the +1 club. That's what I might want to do. We'll see. We'll see. For right now, see, look, I have, I found a club +2, which the club is not a very good weapon, but the +2 club, that's a half decent weapon. And what I might want to do, put that on my paladin. The paladin has a glaive right now, so I might want to take the glaive off. The glaive is a two-handed weapon, and I might want to take that off and put the small shield on. You know, I'm kind of curious to see how that would play out. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the glaive. Okay, so I'm going to remove 2, and we're going to equip B, which is a small shield +1. Oh man, look at that. So that added 2 AC onto the paladin. And so now I'm going to take Albert and I'm going to remove his club +1. And you might be saying, well, what's he going to use for a weapon? Well, Albert, he's got a crossbow. Alright? So he doesn't need that club. The club is basically just it's like his sidearm. You don't need that. So I'm going to trade with Lord Double. And I'm going to go ahead and trade the, I'm going to trade the club. So items. There we go. And now real quick, I'm just going to equip the club +2. There we go. So the paladin, he's not going to deal as much damage as he did before, but he's going to have a lot more protection, which is very important. And to Aiko, so like, are there shops with items that aren't weapons? Or, well, actually, the blacksmith shop, you can buy items. Like, there's a bunch of items you can buy that are they're like single-use items. Things like, you know, not just torches, but things like magic potions and fire scrolls. There's a lot of little things you can buy. But we're not there yet. Like, we're not nearly at that point yet. Like, where I am in the game, you know what, like, I'm lucky to even get proper weapons and armor. So, okay, I know we made a lot of progress down here, but you know what I'm gonna do? Because we found that really nice shield, I'm gonna turn my ass around, and I'm going to go right back to the Inn of Sorpigal. I know. Let's just get out of that death trap. So, I'm sure it's frustrating. I'm sure it's like the most maddening thing to you all. But, look, I just found a really nice shield. Like, I found a really nice item, and a bunch of gold and EXP. And if I die, like, if I take one more step, and it's a group of killer bees, and I just die, I would lose everything. Yeah, so a big part of this game, even bigger than, like, character building and all that, a big part of this game is knowing when to turn around and go back to town. Like, you have to know when you've gone deep enough, when you've found a bunch of goodies and got a lot of EXP, and you know, maybe just going back to town is the way to go. So yeah, let me show you the non-weapons real quick. A man wearing a leather apron speaks. "Distinguished travelers, you've come to the right place. Can I help you?" And so we'll just buy some miscellaneous items. And there you go. So he's got torches, he has rope and hooks, he's got garlic, got magic herbs, got might potions, and scrolls of fire. And those items, like the ones toward the bottom, they're kind of expensive. I'm still wondering what the garlic does. I feel like there has to be vampires, right? There's got to be like vampires or something in this game. So let's I don't need any of his misc items, but I will gather our gold. We have 260 gold right now, which, you know what? That's enough gold that we could buy some armor, like some proper armor. And Mike the Knight, he doesn't even have any armor right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy for him. Yeah, I'm gonna get him all set up with a nice suit of chainmail. And yeah, that sets us back by 200 gold. Ouch. So let's take a look at our characters and see, like, Lord Double has 4 AC right now. Oh, nice. I didn't even notice, but Mike has scale armor. I guess I bought that a while ago. So yeah, I'm gonna remove his scale armor, and I'm going to set him up with that scale armor only gave him 1 AC. I'm gonna go ahead and set him up with some chainmail. Yeah, look at that. So he went from having 1 to having 3 AC. So yeah, he won't get hit nearly as much now. And who could who could use that that scale armor? Yeah. Let's go ahead and trade the scale armor to Lord Double. Okay, so now go to him, take his leather armor off. Yeah, he was only wearing leather armor. And yeah, let's equip the scale armor. So, okay, Lord Double has 5 AC now. So we got 1 more point. And we have a spare set of leather. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell... Oh wow, look at that, I could sell the Vellum Scroll. The Vellum Scroll is a quest item that I need, and I could accidentally sell it. Oh, that's, Okay, let's sell the leather armor. Alright. So the leather armor and the glaive, I'm gonna hold on to the glaive for right now. It's a good weapon, but it's a two-handed weapon, so you can't use a shield with it. Alright, we got 70 gold still, and I'm just gonna go back to the inn and save again, because I just don't want to have to do that again when I die. And yeah, I don't know. I hate to have to constantly run. Oh my god, look at this. So yeah, I was just about to say I hate to run back to the inn constantly, but then I just took 1 step forward in the inn, and I just got ambushed by a group of 5 skeletons. So yeah, town isn't safe. And guess what? You thought the towns were safe? No, they're not. You can be jumped at any time, anywhere, any place, by anything. So that's why I save constantly. It's why I rest constantly and I save constantly. Because if you don't, it is so easy to be caught unaware and just be taken out and lose all that precious progress. So I'm just gonna attack. Alright, let's have Lambda get in there and yeah, let's have Lambda cast an electric arrow. 1 skeleton down. Meryl shoots and misses. Burn, cast Turn Undead. Killed 2 skeletons instantly. Lord Double, attack. 5 points of damage. So yeah, that club +2. It's not all that great, but that's fine. That's fine. I'd rather have the paladin, like, I'd rather have him dealing a little less damage, but, you know, having more protection. You gotta have that front row to be really beefy. Let's have Albert shoot, and you gotta kill. Mike the Knight, 8 points of damage. Skeletons did 3. And let's just have Lambda finish the fight. There we go. 41 points for everyone. And how about the loot? How about that loot? There is a leather sack. And I know, right? Like, how could you trap a sack? How can you trap a bag? But no, you can totally trap a bag. So I'm gonna check it for traps with Albert. 4 gold. Nice. And remember, that's 4 gold times 6 party members. So, like, it it feels like you're not getting much, but you're actually getting a lot of gold every time you open up a treasure. So I'm gonna go over here to a sign that reads Otto's Training, and I just want to see how everyone's doing. So, before you are various groups engaged in training exercises. Warg, the guildmaster, asks, "Do you require training?" Yes, I do. So, Lord Double is 2,800 away from leveling, so that's a while. Mike is only 821 away from level 4. That's gonna come up pretty fast. Lambda's way off. Burn is also very close. Well, relatively close. Albert is also relatively close. And ooh, look at that. So Merrill can be trained up to level 3 right now. So I'm gonna gather our gold, and we have 94 gold, and it costs 75 gold to level up to 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and commence training. Alright, nice. So Merrill leveled up to 3, and more hit points, more accuracy, more everything. Awesome. So let's leave, and let's go to the inn. I know, right? But look, I just did a bunch of leveling up, so okay, let's rest, because again, just playing it safe. So Merrill has leveled up, so they're stronger now, and let me take a look. Yeah, they got 17 hit points now. So okay, like we're getting the levels. We're doing it. We're doing it. So now I'm thinking, do we want to go back down in the dungeon, or there's actually other places we could go to. If I wanted to, I could leave the town of Sorpigal, and I could go into the wilderness. Now, the thing about the wilderness has a lot of... Well, the monsters aren't really that much tougher than in Sorpigal, but there's a lot of different factors. There's a lot of different things you can run into. And the wilderness presents a whole new slew of challenges in terms of just getting around. So I'm gonna stay in Sorpigal for now. I want to leave Sorpigal eventually, but for now, we're gonna go into the cave underneath Sorpigal. Alright, so we're going down in the caves, into that darkness. And I'm going to have Lambda illuminate the area. Well, Leatherskin, and then illuminate the area. Alright, so I'm looking at my clue book, and I don't know, do we want to try to get over to the arena? Do we want to dare brave the arena? So far, I've gotten my ass beat every single time, but you know, that was a few levels ago. I think everyone was like level 2 and 3 the last time I tried, and now everyone is level 3 and 4. So maybe, right? Maybe we can do it. So I'm gonna try to make my way to the arena, and I'm gonna hope that we don't get ambushed by killer bees on the way there. Okay, just turning over here, and oh, there's a little room right next to the arena. I wonder, have I been in there? I don't know. I don't know if I should. Let's just keep moving. Okay, a sign above the door reads "The Arena." Let's do it. Well, first off, let's make sure Leatherskin is still on. Okay, let's do it. Around the room, there are several balconies filled with cheering peasants. A man asks, "Will you participate?" And yes, I will. Oh god, minor demons. And they double hit. They hit twice for like, oh my god. So there's a group of minor demons, and they just killed Lambda. Well, not killed, they knocked her out, but god damn. Yeah, so those minor demons, they double hit, so like they hit twice. Ouch. Let's have Merrill shoot and miss. Okay, Burn, you gotta get, hold on, let me look at the spell book. Cure wounds. Burn, you gotta cure wounds on Lambda. I want to do blessing, but, oh dear god. Minor demons. Paladin, attack, and miss. Albert, attack. Hey, you got a hit. Nice. Okay, Mike the Knight. Fight. 6 points. Okay, the demons, they're getting to attack again. Ouch. Albert goes down. God damn. Okay, let's see if we can put these guys to sleep. I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna guess the answer is no. But I'm gonna try to put them to sleep anyway. So 1 and 8 on B. Minor demon is not affected. So that was a wasted turn. That was a wasted turn. Meryl, shoot. Okay, 1 demon down. Lord Double is almost down. God damn. Let's cast. Yeah, let's get Albert back on his feet. Okay, Paladin, attack. Knight, missed. Okay, the demons are going. Lambda's down. Meryl goes down. These demons hit fucking hard. Try to get Lambda back up. Alright, Paladin. 5 points of damage. Albert, fight. He missed. Ouch. Lord Double goes down. Albert goes down. This is not good. Cast a spell. That didn't do anything. Let's have Burn try to get the Paladin back up. Alright, another minor demon down. The minor demons get to attack again, and now our cleric is down. Everyone is down except for the Paladin and the fighter. We don't have a chance in hell. Yeah, Mike goes down, Double goes down. The shadow of death has fallen upon your party. So yeah, that's the arena. We're dead. Yeah, I know it's like it's an arena, but it's a duel to the death. So let's go ahead and reform the party again. Like, oh my god. Let's reform that party again. So again, yeah, let me get everyone in their right order. And order is important because there's rows in this game. So let's see. Yeah, the fighters in the front row, the spellcaster, or the spellcasters in the middle, and then the archers in the back. Okay. So goddamn. Like, I think that's so like what just happened, that's a really good way to highlight just how you know, when either you don't know what you're expecting, or when you get a little bit, like, you just go a little bit too deep, right? And maybe you just went a few steps too deep in the dungeon, and then something pops out that just murders you. That's a great example of how things can go south real quick. And I know you want to make progress. You want to plunder into the depths of the dungeon. You want to be the hero. But look, you gotta go slow. You gotta slow down. And let's see, how's our gold doing? Do we have no gold at all? We have 19 gold. Okay, I just kind of remembered I have to get a better weapon for the robber. Like Albert right now, he's got a crossbow, but he doesn't have a proper melee weapon. I'll try to get him tricked out later. Let's not go down into the dungeon just yet. I would like to take a little detour. So there's a place we haven't been in a while, and that is the locked door in Sorpigal. So I'm going to have Albert unlock the door. Success. And let's see what's in the door. Oh, it's a group of 5 bloodthirsty kobolds. Okay. Yeah, this room is it's pretty much where I did all my grinding. Like when I first started the game up, this is pretty much where I did all my grinding and just kind of getting the party on their feet. So let's have Lambda cast a sleep spell. Alright, it put all of them to sleep except for one. Yeah, and they killed the one that wasn't asleep. I'm not gonna have Burn waste their magic. I'm just gonna have the fighters do their thing. Alright, we're just killing them one by one. Even Lambda gets to beat some people up with her staff. Let's see, I'll go ahead and have Burn cast a pain spell. There we go. And let's finish them off, just one more to go. Alright, so 41 points, and there's gonna be loot. Because those were humanoid, there's gonna be loot from that. Yeah, a leather sack. I'll go ahead and detect traps, let's open it up. 4 gold each, good times. Let's turn around. Now there's something else in that room. There's a trap door. And when I say trap door, I mean there's a pit in the ground that you can't see. Like there's no graphic for it. There's just a pitfall, and if you accidentally step on that one square, you will fall. You will fall straight down into the cavern under Sorpigal, and you'll get jumped by a bunch of really powerful monsters. So that's a really good way for your game to end too, if you're not ready for it. Yeah, I've died to that a few times, so got a little fight in there. Let's go ahead and you know what? Let's change our pace, and I'm gonna bring up another map here. I'm gonna bring up a different map. Let's see. I'm gonna bring up a map of the outdoors, the area beyond Sorpigal. And let's see. Here we go. Region A1, I think. No, it's like C2, I believe. Hold on. Is this one it? Yeah, here it is. Okay. So region C2. So we're gonna leave Sorpigal. A passage leads outside. Take it? Yes. Okay, here we go. And suddenly, the world was in color. So, we're outside Sorpigal now. I know where I am on the map. And, so the thing about being outdoors, the thing is, the encounters they're very diverse. However, it's very easy to get lost in the overworld map. Like, I mean, it's really easy to get lost. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have Lambda cast the leather skin spell. Alright. And you know, you might ask, right, like, how do you get lost? So how do you get lost when you have a clue book with a map of the area? How do you get lost? Well, here's the thing. Unlike most of the normal areas, there's a lot of, like right in front of me, you can see a wall of trees, right? And on the map, it even shows that there's a wall. But if I keep going forward, I could actually go through the trees. Like, the forests, they don't impede your movement. You can go straight through them. So, because the map denotes walls, but you can go through the walls, it's really easy to get turned around. So I'm going to be very careful when I navigate this area. Now, oh, hold on. We just got jumped. We got jumped by a poltergeist and 5 strangeling vines, which they look like weird mutant eggplant Venus flytrap hybrids with tentacle roots. So oh god. Oh wait, hold on. It says you surprised a group of monsters. Approach. So we got the jump on them. Alright. So we could approach them, or we could turn around and go back. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I'm stupid like that. I'm gonna attack them. combat. Okay, so let's go ahead and have Lambda try to cast I don't know. Can you put plants to sleep? I doubt it, but I'm gonna try to do it anyway. So I'm gonna cast a sleep spell. Alright, the Strangeling Vines are not affected. So let's have Meryl shoot the Poltergeist. Poltergeist down. Awesome. Let's have Burn cast a Blessing, so everyone can actually hit things. And let's attack. Everyone's missing. They're missing a lot. Those vines... Oh my god! They hit for 4 times! So, goddamn. Alright. That's actually not so bad. Okay, they don't hit that hard, but they do hit hard. Let's have Lambda cast an Electric Arrow spell. Didn't do much. 1 vine down. Who needs healing the most? Now, if Burn goes down, it's all over. So I'm gonna go ahead and have Burn cast a heal spell on themselves. And everyone else just try to attack. Alright, another vine goes down. Ooh, Lambda! Lambda went down. Lambda is unconscious. Let's have Meryl shoot. Alright, so we need to bring Lambda back. I'm gonna use a really good healing spell on Lambda. Alright, now I want to check something. So, I want to look and see how much, like... Do we have some gems? Okay, Lambda doesn't have any gems. I'll have to divide the gems up. So there's an interesting mechanic in this game, and I haven't really made use of it yet. But, so your normal spells, they only require spell points in order to cast them. But when it comes to certain spells, they require spell points plus gems. So it requires like a material resource. But these spells, they're like twice as effective as a normal spell. So yeah, it costs gems to use them, and gems are a very finite resource. They're very hard to find. But you can expend gems to get a lot of power out of your spells. And I've actually got a few gems, but they're all on the Paladin. I have to trade those. So let's have Lambda cast an Electric Arrow again. It's not very effective. You know, maybe the Fire spell would be more effective here? I don't know. Let's attack. Okay, another vine down. Okay, let's see. Lord Double is kind of low on health. Let's have Lambda just attack, because their magic isn't doing anything. Okay, 1 vine down. 1 more to go. So I'm going to have Burn cast a healing spell, a good one, on the Paladin. Alright. And attack. Everyone all out attack. The vines go down. 108 points of experience for the whole party. So, is there any loot? No loot at all. That's unfortunate. But, good EXP, just not very good loot. So we're gonna rest. No encounters. And again, I am going to have Lambda cast the Leather Skin spell. So, I'm still looking at the map here, and, let's see, where have I gone? Okay, I know where I'm going. So, I'm gonna go down through here. Nothing in that corner. Okay, here we go. So, there is a glowing white column. Touch it. So, okay, we could touch the glowing white column, and it'll teleport us somewhere else. Now, okay, look, in a game like this, where even with a map, you barely know where you're going, touching some kind of teleport object that's gonna take you to who the fuck knows where, that could be a suicide mission. You don't know. Like, you never know what's gonna be on the other side. You just don't know. So I'm stupid, so I'm gonna go ahead and touch it. Yes. And that teleported me somewhere. I don't know where. It just teleported me in the middle of some woods. some very thick woods that are too dense to get through. Yeah, I have no idea where I am. I literally have no idea where I am, and there's no teleport to get back. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to go to Lambda, and believe it or not, there is actually a solution to this. So, Lambda, our mage, they have a spell called 1 and 7, and that is the location spell. So let's cast it. Okay, location outdoors, map sector C2. And what it means by that, so like when it says map sector C2, that's what the label is for the map that I'm looking at right now. Like right now, the clue book says that we're in region C2. So like map sector C2. So that's how you know which map to look at. And then we have, so we are at surface X9 Y4, facing west. So now I'm gonna look at my map, and I'm gonna go to the X coordinates. So I'm going to go to X9, and then I'm gonna mouse up to Y4. Just kind of following it. So okay, X9 Y4, facing west. I know exactly where I am now. So basically, the white column, it teleported us about maybe, we're maybe 5 squares away from where we were. So it did not take us very far. Not far at all, actually. So, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go over here. And there we are. We are right back to where we were. Like, that's it. We were literally just that close. We did not cover hardly any ground whatsoever. But I know, right? Isn't that fun? Isn't that just wonderful? Isn't it just wonderful that, you know, the game just kind of dicks with you like that? Isn't that just great fun? Fun for the whole family. So let's keep exploring. The town is over there. And let's go over this way. There's some dense woods that we can't get through, but wait a minute. Now, okay, I'm looking at the map, and the map says that there is a door right here. Now, I'm looking at it, and there's no door. But you can go through it. Yeah. Yeah, the map is oftentimes the only point of reference you have in terms of, like, not just getting completely lost. Alright, let's keep looking around. So, again, I know where I am, so I'm just gonna keep looking around. Yeah, these dense woods, you can't go through them. Oh, hold on. We just got jumped by a gremlin and 4 dung beetles. It's good times. So, I'm gonna go ahead and attack. Man, this it's like, just as a complete aside, man, must be great listening to this. It's just, you just got that stock Ultima MIDI music in the background, because the game has no music whatsoever, and then just like the sound of the keys clacking. But I don't know. If you ask me, there's a certain not nostalgia even, but there's just because I mean, I guess even when I was little, like, you know, there were keyboards that didn't make so much noise, but like that, you know, I love mechanical keyboards, like the kind that really, like, you know, spring clack when you push them down. And so that's the kind of keyboards I use. And there's just something about that sound. It's very, like, you think back to old games like this, and, like, you know, when you would play a game like this back in the day, it would pretty much be this, like, no music, no sound, just you and your keyboard, your mechanical keyboard clacking. Not even the mouse, because this game doesn't use the mouse. And, I don't know, just something about that. You know, staring at your monochrome display. Man. And you had to have imagination. So anyway, we're in a fight with a gremlin and a bunch of dung beetles. So I'm gonna go ahead and, well, no, not attack. I'm gonna have Lambda cast a spell. I'm gonna cast an electric arrow on that gremlin. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead as shit. So, Meryl, shoot. Okay, good damage. Burn, go ahead and cast a blessing. And everyone else is just going to attack. Just going to outright attack. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying, Aiko. I get a little nervous when people don't say anything for a long time. You know, it makes me wonder what's going on, but at the same time, I also get absorbed in the game, and I just then I don't even look at the chat. Oh, I mean, I've said it several times. Like, you know, people ask this question a lot, and I've said it many times. World of Darkness, like right next to me. Let me just pick it up, and you can probably hear it. I don't know how well the sound will come over on the mic, but like I'm cracking this book open, flipping the pages. I got a World of Darkness book right next to me. The first edition World of Darkness, New World of Darkness, that is. That's my tabletop game of choice. Which again, I am still looking for players. I have a fun campaign all good to go. I got Spencer set up with a character last night. I'm still looking for more players. But I have a lot of tabletop games. Like, I mean, I have 3.5 edition D&D sitting on my shelf. I got the Monster Manual, the DM book, the player guide. But I don't really like D&D all that much. I hate to say it. But my other games, Dark Ages. Dark Ages Vampire, the Requiem, Hunter, the Vigil, which I know those are all World of Darkness variants, but then there's The Void, and oh, guess what? I have a bunch of tabletop games coming too. Oh, also Shadowrun. I have the very first edition of Shadowrun. I have 5th edition Shadowrun, and I got a bunch of games coming. Like tomorrow, or not tomorrow because it's Sunday, but Monday, I have a bunch of tabletop books coming for Cyberpunk 2020. For let's see, Cyberpunk 2020, some source books. Spellcraft and Swordplay, which Spellcraft and Swordplay is like, it's like a retro clone of first edition D&D. So it's got like alignment languages and dumb stuff like that. And then of course ACKS, which is Adventure Conqueror King system. And the one I like the best is of course World of Darkness. Yeah, to answer that, Aiko, my favorite is and will always be World of Darkness and the many games that come with it, like, you know, World of Darkness, Vampire, Hunter. They all use the exact same rule system, so I can, even though they're different games, they're basically the same game, and you can combine them together. So, yeah, World of Darkness in general, my favorite. It's also very simple. World of Darkness is a much more simplified system than most tabletop games, so that's another reason I like it. You know, no miniatures or different kinds of dice, just D10s, that's it. Anyway, I was fighting these dung beetles, although I love the audience interaction, but let's kill these beetles. Oh, Albert, you missed. God damn, these things hit hard. And we're missing bad. Okay, Lambda MVP got the electric arrow kill. And Meryl got a regular arrow kill. Okay, Burn, a little low on health, so I'll cast a heal on himself. But yeah, I don't know, like, when it comes to tabletops, I don't know, World of Darkness, I've always just liked it a lot, and I think there's a lot you can do with it, and it's also just such a simple game. Like, compare World of Darkness to Dungeons and Dragons, and like, World of Darkness it's so much simpler, and the way that the rules work it's much more intuitive. Like, you know, you want to, like, anything you do in World of Darkness, it only uses D10s, and like, everything is a dice pool, and it's so simple. Like, it's just you add up, you know, your dice versus the other dice. It's so simple. And it's intuitive because, like, let's say you want to grapple someone, right? Well, there's no, like, grapple skill with its own points. No, it's just you do a strength and brawling. So strength is a stat and brawling is a skill. And there's not that many skills in the game, so you never, like, lose track of them. But it's just like strength plus brawl. So, like, if you have 3 strength, 2 brawl, then that's a dice pool of 5. So, like, you roll your 5 dice versus the opponent's strength and brawl, and if you roll higher than they roll, then you've grappled them. It's very simple. You know, that's how all the skill checks work in that game, how everything works in that game. But I could nerd out about that all day long. I really could. Did a lot of damage to that beetle, but didn't quite kill it. Let's have Lambda finish it. Oh, these beetles. Come on, just kill them. Just get in there. There we go. 87 points for everyone. Yay. Ooh, nice. So we found a nice big iron chest. Man, I love the look of these giant treasure boxes. It looks so good. I mean, you just look at that treasure chest and it looks like such a big, satisfying box. And just crack that lock off and just pop it open. That looks so satisfying right there. That's what I'm all about. So yeah, let's have Albert try to open it carefully. Yay, 1 gold and a great bow. Nice. So we found another awesome bow. Right now Meryl has a great bow, and Meryl does a lot of damage with that bow. So let's go ahead and trade. Let's have I don't know if Albert can use the great bow or not. I get a feeling he might not be able to use it. It might just be an archer thing. But I'm gonna have him take the bow for now. And let's see, can he equip... Well, first off, let's remove the crossbow. Can he equip the great bow? Wrong class. Damn. Just damn. So yeah, Albert the Robber, he can use crossbows, but he cannot use, yeah, he can definitely not use the great bow. So let's go ahead and equip the crossbow again. That's a damn shame. That is just a damn shame. Alright, let's where do I want to go now? I'm thinking. Well, town is back here. So this is where we kind of decide, do we want to keep pressing our luck out in the wilderness, or do we want to go back to town? And you know, we haven't really taken that much damage. I feel like we could keep pressing our luck out here. You know, I feel like maybe we can give it another couple shots. Let's see, what's up here? What's over here? Please wait. Oh, we just transitioned into a whole new area. Let's turn around. So yeah, we just we just transitioned into a whole new place. That means whole new monsters, which means no turn around. But yeah, I just want to see like what's out here. What's out beyond Sorpigal, because man, I've been spending so much time in Sorpigal, and I feel like maybe we could go beyond that and just, you know, get a taste for some adventure. Let's see. I'm kind of looking on the map now as to where I am. Let's keep going this way. Oh, an encounter! So we just got attacked by a group of 6 ghouls. Ghouls! Hey, yeah, Burn has a turn undead spell. Oh god, they rolled for initiative. They rolled initiative, they get to attack first, and they hit fucking hard. They just dropped everyone in our party down to, like, 1 hit point. We need to retreat. Like, no, don't attack. Retreat. Although I am tempted to have Burn. You know what? Cast that turn undead spell. Nice. So, all except for 2 of them are dead. You know what? We might have a chance now. I feel... No. 1 point of damage. Maybe we don't have a chance. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's have Lambda cast a spell. We're not doing like any damage. Lord Double goes down. But you know what? You know what? I feel like maybe we can do it. Because there's only 2 of them. Okay, there's only 2 of them left, and I feel like we can do this. So I'm gonna bring Lord Double back, and let's keep attacking. Alright, we took that ghoul down. Albert goes down. Cast a spell. 5 damage. Meryl? Nice! We just took him out. 200 points of experience for the whole party. That is awesome. And let's just do some healing real quick. So I'm gonna have Burn cast a heal spell on Albert. And how about a heal spell on themselves as well? Okay, let's take a look. So everyone is healed up now. So let's check the area. And it's a nice, big, juicy treasure box. An iron one. So I'm gonna go ahead and have Albert check it. Ooh, gas! A faint hiss can be heard as noxious fumes fill the air. But hey look, we got 47 gold each, and a bunch of gems. But unfortunately, 2 people are unconscious, so let's rest. No encounters. Alright. God damn, that was good. That was really good. So we got like, man, look, we got 52 gold each right now, and some even have more than that. So we've got a lot of gold, and we got 200 experience for beating that encounter. So yeah, we did good. We did really, really good. That fight, like, okay, if Burn had not cast the Turn Undead spell, we would have died. Like, there's no questions about that. There's no assumptions. If that Turn Undead spell had been unlucky, we would have died. If we had just tried to run away, we would have died. So yeah, that fight, let's never do that ever again, because that fight could have gone real bad real fast. So I'm just gonna turn around, and yeah, we're gonna get back out here into the main section, and I'm gonna go back to Sorpigal. Yeah, let's go back to Sorpigal, and I'm just switching my maps over. Hold on, just getting my map of the cavern back up. So we are going to take a trip back to the inn. Well, actually, before we do that, what about training? How's everyone's levels coming? Let's check that. Most of them need a lot of levels. They need a lot more EXP, but a few of them are actually really close to leveling up. How much? Oh, we have 331 gold. Man, now I want some good armor. Like, I want to get everyone outfitted with some proper armor. At the same time, I also want to get everyone leveled up. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? We're not gonna buy armor. We are going to do some fighting. And oh, look at that! 5 guardsmen just attacked me, wearing their glorious horned Viking helmets and loincloths. They just jumped out of there. I feel like these guardsmen, I feel like they shouldn't be enemies, because we're in town. I feel like they're just like town guards that we're beating up, but I guess they're bad guys, so let's attack. Alright, they rolled for initiative, so ouch, they get to attack first. Let's try to have Lambda put them all to sleep. It's partially effective. We put half of them to sleep, which is good enough. So let's attack the ones that didn't get slept. Alright, got a kill. Okay, hold on, Burn. I'm gonna have Burn just go ahead and cast a pain spell on the guardsman. Took him down. Alright, and now we just clean up. Yeah, they're not that tough, so as long as we actually hit them, they go down pretty quick. And they're all dead. 62 points for everyone. And again, they're humanoid, so there's gonna be some loot. you found a leather sack. I'll just open that up with Albert. 5 gold each, which is again, 30 gold. So I want better armor. I really want better armor for everyone. So let me take a look at my fighters real quick. So yeah, Lord Double got scale armor, and Mike the Knight has chain, which the chain is pretty good. That's like the best armor for this area. So if I could get Lord Double equipped with chain armor as well, he'd have like 6 AC, and I could give the scale armor to the cleric. Like, I could give that armor to the cleric, and that'd make them a lot better. But at the same time, I'm also thinking, well, hold on, wait a minute, like, leveling up. We need levels. So I'm gonna go back down into the cavern under Sorpigal. I know, this place has such a potential to be a death trap. I know. But it's also the best source of EXP. So I'm gonna go ahead and unlock that dungeon door. Success. Alright. So yeah, this hallway is a bit of a gauntlet. It's like a gauntlet of about 4 encounters all in a row. I'm maybe not gonna do the last encounter, but I'm definitely gonna do the first couple of encounters. Well, the Flesh Eaters, I don't know. The Flesh Eaters, they're not all that good to fight. Yeah, let's retreat, if we can. No, nowhere to run. I tried to run away, but nowhere to run. So, Lambda, cast that sleep spell. Alright, it put almost all of them to sleep, so let's have Meryl clean up the ones that didn't. Oh, you missed. That's always a disappointment. Blessing. Okay, and let's start fighting specifically the ones that aren't asleep. Albert, shoot. Didn't do all that good. Okay, Lambda of Delta, let us cast a spell on F. 6 points. Let's have Burn cast a pain spell on E. Wounded. Okay, let's start attacking. Shoot. A. You missed. Okay, got a kill. Alright, all of the Flesh Eaters, they're all awake now. They are all awake, so let's just focus on killing. Alright, nice. 3 turns, 3 kills. And there's only 2 wounded ones left. So if we can just hit them, they should go down pretty quick. Yeah. So 58 points each. And I'm just trying to keep track in my head. That's over 100. So, okay, we're doing good. Oh, there's the mutant larva. And I'll go ahead and fight them. I'll have Lambda cast a electric arrow. Have Meryl shoot. They're like each getting a kill. Oh man, the pain spell does not affect the mutant larva. But arrows and swords, those do affect them. The Fate/Fudge RPG system. No, I haven't. There's a lot of RPGs I haven't really toyed around with yet. But I'm always looking for more. Although I will admit, see, here's the thing. There are so many games based on World of Darkness, and all the different editions. There's the old edition, the new edition, and then there's first and second edition of that, and there's a different game based on each one. There's 5 or 6 different games based on the core game. So a lot of the money I put into buying books goes into the World of Darkness variants. But yeah, I'm always looking for other types of RPGs. I like to collect them. I just like to have them and look at them and see how they work. But yeah, Fate. I know I've heard of that, but I just haven't looked into it much. So let's cast a basic fire spell with Lambda. There we go. 41 points. So like 150, about 150 now? About halfway there. Let's rest. And man, I've gotten so lucky that I have not been jumped. No, I don't have like a public wish list. Yeah, I don't really have like a public wish list or anything. I just kind of I just say like, so like right now, the only books that I'm like really trying to get my hands on is, and it's a book that you have to have printed on demand. I want to get my hands on Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition, which is like the definitive edition. See, I have Vampire the Requiem, but not the Masquerade, and it's a more classic book. But guess what? That book costs $99 to have it printed in all of its hardback premium ink print glory, and that's gonna be I'm gonna wait on that. Gonna have to wait on that. But that's the big one I want to get my hands on. But then there's a bunch of other books I could also go with, but I haven't. No formal list. And for computer games, I mean, like, okay, there's the old, so you know the old, like the old Dungeons and Dragons CRPGs, bunch of old Forgotten Realms CRPGs. I try to buy them, not, Yarhar pirate them. And, they're pretty cheap on GOG, but there's a lot of them. But that's, I guess, for computer games, that's something else I want to look into. And I would stream it, definitely stream it. But again, that's like, a lot of different things I have to look into. I don't keep wish lists, though. Okay, let's have Lambda. I got all distracted. Let's have Lambda cast Leatherskin and cast Light. But like how I operate with that, I don't keep a wish list of anything, but how I operate, like for instance, with with any donations, tips, whatever you want to call them that people give, that pretty much just goes straight into the Buy Games fund, into the Buy Games for the Stream specifically fund. Like BloodNet, I bought that for the stream, but BloodNet turned out to be a really bad idea. But I'm still going to do something with it. I have to think how I want to do it. But that's just how the channel operates. Alright, let's have Lambda cast a electric arrow spell on Skeleton E. Alright, got it. Another one down. Let's have Burn. Let's try that turn undead. All of them except for one. This should be easy. Nice. So we killed them in one turn. Oh. Alright, let's see. So, loot. There we go. Let's find that loot. 5 gold each. Yeah, we're getting the gold now. So the next encounter that I walk into, so remember, there are set encounters in the game, and so like, okay, here's what I've observed. Some of them are static, like in this hallway that I'm in right now, there's basically 4 encounters, one after the other, and so far they've been predictable, as in, the first encounter is always flesh eaters, the second encounter is always mutant larvae, the third encounter is always skeletons, and the fourth encounter is always fire ants. So like, it's been pretty consistent. But then other times, like for instance in the room in Sorpigal, sometimes it's a guaranteed encounter, but sometimes it's kobolds, sometimes it's gnomes, sometimes it's guardsmen, sometimes it's rabid wolves. You never know. So here's how I think the game operates. There's basically, and anyone who really knows, feel free to correct me, but how I think the game operates is that there's 3 types of encounters. There's random encounters, which can happen anywhere, anytime, any place. And they're totally random, and they can be anything. I've encountered that a lot. The other kind of encounter is a static, well, it's, I guess, what's the term? Let me think of a good term for this. It's like, it's a fixed encounter that occurs at a fixed location, but it is not a fixed, it's not fixed what kind of enemy will show up. So it's a fixed, but yet still random encounter. And then the last type is a fixed static encounter, which it's a fixed location and it's a fixed monster that you'll fight. If that makes any sense, that's kind of how I break down the 3 types of encounters in this game. And this hallway is a pretty good one. I like it. Fixed encounters, static monsters. I like it a lot. Really good for grinding. So yeah, here we go, the fire ants. So I'm gonna go ahead and have Lambda cast. Alright, fire ant down. Shoot, fire ant down. Burn, do a pain spell. Wounded. Good enough. Let's have the paladin attack. 5 points. Albert, you missed. And Mike, fight the second one. You missed. Fire ants get a chance. They miss each time. Nice. Lambda, finish them off. Alright. And burn, pain spell. 1 point. Alright, let's have Lambda go ahead and cast on this one. And also, look, because I've got so much Ultima music going in the background, I think the Ultima games, I'd like to look through them on the channel sometime. But I don't know. I don't want to do like too much of this all at once. You know, I don't want to play Might and Magic and then play, you know, Ultima 1 or, you know, Wizardry. Or I think I'll try to break it up a little bit, but at the same time, there's a lot of old CRPGs I'd like to get around to eventually. Okay, 66 experience each. A nice big iron box. Albert, crack that shit open. 5 gold each. Ooh, splint mail. So we just found a suit of splint mail, which I'm guessing the splint mail is better than the armor that the paladin has already. So let's go ahead and well, you know what? Mike the Knight, he's got like 3 AC. Let's go ahead and let's trade. Yeah, let's trade the Knight. Let's give him the splint mail. And so okay, the highest level armor that we can buy in town is chainmail. Like that's the highest level. Splint mail, that's higher than that. So we just found some good armor. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to remove the chainmail. So right now he has 3 AC. So if I equip the splint mail, 4 AC. Okay, so splint mail is 1 level higher than chainmail. That's good to know. So now I'm gonna go ahead and trade inventory management. I know. So let's trade the chainmail. Yeah, I'm gonna give the chainmail to the paladin, because that's the second best armor that we have right now. And I'm going to remove the scale armor. And I'm going to equip the chainmail. Alright. So the paladin has 7 AC right now. He's got 7 AC, which is 2 points higher. And yeah, so 7 AC on him. And then you got Mike the Knight has 4 AC. And the reason his AC is so low is the reason his AC is so very low is because he has a 2-handed weapon, so he can't use a shield. Whereas the paladin has a shield that boosts his AC by like 2 points. Alright, so now we have a suit of scale mail, and you're like, well, what do we do with that? Well, I believe that the cleric can actually wear scale mail, I believe. I could be wrong, but let's try it. So I'm going to trade the scale armor to burn the witch, and let's remove their padded armor and equip the scale. There we go. So burn now has 3 AC instead of 1. Okay, nice. So that was a good find right there. Like, that was a really good find. That boosted, like, basically because I can kind of swap our armor around, that yeah, the paladin got like 2 more points of AC, the knight got 1 more point, and the cleric got 2 more points of AC. And we didn't have to buy any armor, so that means we're free to spend all of our money on leveling up. Oh, encounter! So, man, I turned around because I'm like, man, I got all this loot. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, God. So we just got attacked by a whole group of skeletons. And snakes. 4 skeletons and 4 snakes, so an encounter of 8. So I'm gonna have Lambda go ahead and cast a sleep spell on the snakes. Alright, all the snakes are asleep, that's good. So Meryl, start shooting. Burn, cast, turn undead. Nice! That was goddamn nice. So Burn, our cleric, just turned undead and killed all 4 skeletons in one fell swoop. We prayed for a miracle and it happened. So, okay, let's clean up with the snakes. Alright, they don't seem to have many hit points. Oh, I just remembered, I still need to get a weapon for Albert. Albert actually doesn't have a weapon right now. So, yeah, I'll work on getting him a weapon soon. Okay, let's have Lambda cast. Okay, they wounded a snake. Alright, Meryl got a kill. Can have Burn cast a pain spell on Snake A. Yeah, killed him. And there we go. 116 points for everyone. And there's gonna be loot. Leather sack. So let's detect traps and open it with Albert. 3 gold for everyone. Now let's get the fuck out of here before we get jumped by something really bad. I know, it's such a hassle to constantly have to go back to the inn, but again, I've said my piece on it before, and the statement still holds true. Anything can happen in this game, alright? Like, you can be walking around town, and suddenly a giant mass of, you know, orcs and skeletons and ghouls just suddenly attacks you. You never know. So, yeah, I prefer to play it safe. So I'm gonna go to the training, and are we ready to level up? Oh my god! 1 point of experience. 1 point. They are 1 point from leveling up. Good goddamn. So, okay. Let's go to the locked door, and let's open it with Albert. Fireball, a fiery explosion. Nice, okay. Let's rest. And, I have to recast with Lambda. Okay, recast the leather armor. Okay, so this will get us our level up, if it's an encounter that we can actually win. Okay, it's a gremlin and 4 sprites. Now, okay, we know about the troubles when it comes to sprites. So the deal with sprites is, they're not all that tough, but while they aren't very tough, they can pretty much kill your whole party easily, and they do it by debuffing everyone's accuracy. Like, they can debuff the whole party's accuracy to the point where you literally can't hit anything, and so you have no ability to fight back, so you just die. Let's do it. Okay, the sprites, they got initiative. Did they cast their curse? They did not, so they have not cursed us yet. That's good. We could try to put them to sleep, or we could try to kill them outright. That's a tricky one. It's a very tricky thing. I think I want to just kill them. I want to kill them right now. So I'm gonna go with D. There we go. Do some damage. Just start shooting them. Okay, one sprite down. Burn, cast a pain spell on sprite D. They're not affected. Alright, fight, sprite B. Okay, see, this is the problem. If we miss too much, they're gonna take us out. Okay, it's their turn. Oh, they casted a curse. They casted a curse. It's not good. 2 sprites left. How cursed are we? We're only cursed by 1, so I'm going to cast a blessing spell. That kind of counteracts the curse. Okay, they're doing a... yeah, they got their initiative. Let's have Meryl shoot and miss. Mike the Knight attack and got a kill. Oh, the sprite casted curse again. Okay, see, look, we are cursed twice. So that's the problem. The problem with the sprites is the curse, it debuffs your accuracy, but it's not like a one-time thing, it stacks. I think the most I've ever been cursed is like, I've had 15 curse spells stacked on the entire party, all at once. So basically, that's like -15 to your attack roll, which for characters that only deal like, 10 damage, that's basically, it is physically impossible to do any damage at all. Not fun times, in other words. Alright, all the sprites are gone, so now we just have to worry about the gremlin. And I'm gonna have Burn cast a pain spell. Didn't quite kill it. We just need 1 hit. 1 hit, come on. There we go. 187 experience points for everyone. And there's gonna be loot? Yes, there is. There is a gigantic iron treasure box. So I am going to crack that open with Albert. Nice. 4 gold for everyone and 21 gems. And remember, gems are the currency of magic. You can cast like really powerful spells with gems. So what I might want to do is I might want to start gathering our party's gems on the people that can cast spells, See, right now, our gems are kind of evenly divided. That's not how you want to do it. You don't want to evenly divide the gems. What you want to do is, you want to gather gems. So yeah, see now, Burn has 102 gems. Burn doesn't need that many gems though. Let's go ahead and trade with Lambda, and let's trade let's trade gems. So I'm gonna trade 51 gems with Lambda. So okay, so now the only people in the party that have gems are Lambda and Burn, and they have 51 gems each. And remember, what gems do is, well, gems have a lot of purposes. So the first thing you can do with gems is you can use gems to cast spells, to cast really good spells, like powerful spells that'll kill everything, or have really good effects. They're good. The other thing you can do with gems is they actually act as currency for the teleport merchant. There's a teleport merchant in the game, and he'll teleport you to other places if you give him gems. So yeah, you want gems. You want to hold on to those. So now let's go over to Otto's training, and let's level up. So Mike the Knight, let's gather our gold, and we have 463 gold right now, which is amazing. Well, not really, but it gets the job done. So Mike the Knight, I'm gonna have him level up to level 4. He gained 11 hit points. Okay, who else can level up? Let's see. Okay, Burn. Burn can level up. So gather gold, commence training, costs 100 gold. See, this is the great thing. Like, this game, you don't just, like, it doesn't just require experience. Like how in Morrowind, you can level up either by gaining experience, skill points, or you can level up by paying a trainer and giving them gold, Well, Might and Magic is so hardcore that you level up by getting experience, and then, once you've gotten your experience, then you can pay a trainer to level you up. So you do both in this game. It's nice. Alright, so Burn got some more hit points. 7 more. Nothing amazing. Alright, Albert can level up. He got 7 more hit points. Okay, so that's all the leveling up we can do for right now. So right now the party, it looks like the party is like level 4 and level 3 and 4. So everyone in the party is either level 3 or level 4, and there's about 1,800 until the other party members can level up. So we're not going to be leveling up for a while, but if you look at our stats, yeah, I'm liking those stats right there. Yeah, so everyone has, they got some nice hit points. Like Mike the Knight has 39 hit points. Yeah, he'll do just fine. He'll do just fine. And, you know, I'm kind of concerned that the Paladin has so little... Like, if you look at the Paladin, he doesn't have that much hit points. I mean, compare his hit points to the Fighter, right? Now, the Fighter is 1 level higher. I'll give him that. But, yeah, excuse me, but, yeah, the Paladin, his HP is just not very high. Now, here's the catch. The catch is, so Mike the Knight, look at his AC. So, like, Mike the Knight, he's got 4 AC. Now, yes, he does have a 2-handed weapon, which reduces his, it doesn't reduce, but it means he can't have a shield. But even so, like, if he had a shield, he'd have, like, maybe 5 AC. Because here's what I've noticed. So the thing is that knights, they get less AC for the same exact equipment. Because, like, my Paladin here has 7 AC. Now, yes, they have a shield on. They do have a +1 shield. But they also have weaker armor. They have armor that is 1 tier lower than the Fighter. It kind of evens out, but yet the Paladin still has quite a bit more AC. Yeah, no, the thing is that Paladins seem to get more protection from the same exact equipment. And I guess that's the trade-off. The trade-off is that while they don't have much hit points, they make it up in their health, or in their AC. So I guess one's a health tank, the other's a defense tank. I don't know. There's not really any tanking in this game. So let's sign into the inn. And we have some more gold. So let's see, do we want to... Well, let's take a look. So what do I need to do right now? So right now... You know, that glaive. I think the glaive is fine. I think we're going to sell the glaive off. So Burn's got scale armor. That's nice. Lambda has padded. Albert has leather. Merrill has leather, so maybe we can look into upgrading their armor? Maybe. What I definitely want to do is I want to sell the glaive. It's a good weapon, but I want to sell it. And, let's see. Burn has something to sell. That padded armor. So, a couple of things. One, I want to buy a new weapon for Albert. Like, right now, he just doesn't have a very good weapon. Also, how about his armor? Let's take a look. So Albert, he can actually wear good armor. He can wear ring mail if he wants. That seems to be the limit. But yeah, he can wear ring mail if he so chooses. And I just noticed that the Paladin, I thought the Paladin was wearing armor that was like, yeah, that scale mail is actually not that good. So maybe we should look into upgrading everyone's armor. I'm gonna upgrade Albert's weapon first. So yeah, Albert has a crossbow, but he needs a melee weapon, because without a melee weapon he can't really do a whole lot. So let's get him a short sword. There we go, Albert's got a short sword now. And when it comes to armor... So let me just take a quick look at... So Lord Double has chainmail, which I think that's fine. It's the scale mail. The scale mail that Burn has on, that's not so good. So okay, let's do some shopping here. So okay, with Burn, what kind of armor can Burn wear? They can so Burn can actually wear all the way up to chainmail. Like they can wear chainmail if they want to, and that would be really good. Chainmail would be some good stuff. But I don't think we quite have enough gold for that. So how about Meryl? What kind of armor can Meryl wear? Let's gather our gold. So Meryl can also wear all the way up to chainmail. So yeah, it looks like it would appear that pretty much everyone can wear heavy armor in this game. To a point, like up to a certain limit, everyone can wear fairly good armor. So now we have a question, which is like, what kind of armor do we want to buy? How about this? So Albert. Let's gather gold on Albert, and let's look at his armor. So Albert, he cannot wear chainmail, which is the highest tier for this shop, but he can wear ringmail. And we can afford ringmail. So let's go ahead and buy that. So I bought him a set of ringmail. And how about Meryl? So Meryl, right now, is only wearing, like, leather armor. So let's take a look. Meryl could wear all the way up to chain, but let's go ahead and get Meryl a set of scale mail. It's not nearly as good, but it's protection. So now, let's get everyone equipped. So, okay. Albert, let's remove his leather. So right now, Albert has an AC of 1. Okay. And with the ringmail, he has an AC of 3. And I'm also gonna equip a short sword on him. Okay, so Albert has a proper melee weapon now. He has ringmail, and he's got 2 more AC than he had before. So he's doing just fine. Now, let's switch over to Meryl, and Meryl is only wearing leather. So let's remove the leather. They have 2 AC right now, and let's equip the scale armor. So now they have 3. So yeah, you might notice something, right? So Albert, he's got ringmail on, and he's only got 3 AC. Whereas Meryl has scale armor, which is lower than ringmail. It's not as good. But it gives Meryl more, like it gives them the same AC. So yeah, not all classes are created equal when it comes to their AC values and their accuracy and all that. No, there's quite a discrepancy when it comes to stats in this game. And like figuring out exactly how anything works, well, good luck. Good luck is all I'll say. And then, oh yeah, of course, like, look at their base stats, right? Like, what do all those base stats mean? How do they affect the game? Again, good luck. So I'm gonna turn around here, and I'm gonna sell some things. So, yeah, Albert, let's sell the leather armor and the great bow. So yeah, that great bow, no one can use it, so sorry, gotta sell it. Meryl, let's sell the leather armor. Let's gather gold. So we have 183 gold. So okay, Albert has the best armor that he can possibly have right now. Meryl could have some better armor. Burn could also have better armor. A lot of people can have better armor right now. But, I don't know, do we want to go ahead and buy some ringmail, some cheap ringmail? I don't think so. So does anyone else have, yeah, that vellum scroll is a quest item. That club, I'm going to drop the club. So I'm going to discard club. And that's just because the club doesn't really, it's not a very good weapon. So okay, when it comes to building our party, there are just a few more things we want to do before we really, like, get into the dungeons. So, for the most part, the fighters are right where they want to be. They have, Lord Double has chainmail. He's got a +1 shield. He's basically as equipped as he can possibly be for right now. And that club +2. So yeah, Lord Double, like, unless we find another set of really good armor, he's not going to be upgrading. No, he's done. Mike the Knight has a two-handed weapon that's pretty good. He's got Splint Mail, which is better than any armor we can possibly buy right now. So yeah, no room for upgrading, not yet. Burn. Burn has an awesome weapon, but they only have scale armor, which is not all that great. That's 2 tiers lower than they should have. So yeah, Burn could use some better armor. Likewise, Lambda, I don't think Lambda has any room for improvement. As a mage, they're kind of stuck. And let's see, then you've got Albert, and Albert has the best weapons he can possibly have. He has the best armor he can have. And then Merrill. Merrill has an amazing bow. They have a decent melee weapon, and they have scale armor, which is, again, not very good. So yeah, we want to upgrade Burn and Merrill with the chainmail, and once we do that, we're pretty much going to be good. Like, we're going to be all set to do some real dungeon plundering. So I'm going to go ahead and save the game. But yeah, this is what Might and Magic is. Like, to anyone wondering when the real game starts, no, this is the real game. This is what it is. Now, there are quests. Like, there's quests in the game. There are, bosses to fight. But the thing is that, like, you're never gonna get to see any of that if you don't grind, if you don't plow through these dungeons, just amassing tons of loot and gold and EXP. These are not, like, Might and Magic. It's not a game in which you can just play through it. No, you're gonna be doing a lot of the same thing over and over. So, yeah. With that said, let's go ahead and maybe unlock this door, and let's get into a fight again. Oh, acid spray. Nice. Got acid to the face. And inside there's mutant larvas, which are not all that much of a threat. But I'm gonna attack them anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna have Lambda just go all out with magic. Yeah, I'm just gonna have everyone attack. Like, we're not even gonna bother buffing up. Look at this, just everyone attacked and everyone hit their mark. Not a single person missed. That's what I like to see right there. So, do I want to do this? This might be a bad move. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it anyway. Trapdoor! So yeah, just walking around in this room, suddenly you hit a trapdoor, and oops. Darkness. So yeah, like, I know there was no graphic for that, there was no animation, it was just you walk over a square, and suddenly it says there's a trapdoor, and you fall through it. And then you end up down here. And let me cast some spells, because we're gonna need it. Alright, so where are we? Well, we're down in the, yeah, we're down in the cavern under Sorpigal. So we're in a room. Let's get out of the room. Oh, hey, look. There's a zombie. And yeah, 1 zombie and 5 rotting corpses. What's the difference, right? I don't know, but yeah, like, we've never encountered this enemy before. This is a whole new type of enemy. Now, they are undead, which means if Burn can get a spell off, then we might be able to kind of get rid of them. But let's see what happens. Combat. Alright, we've got the initiative. Yeah, see, handicap party +3. So, we have the initiative, and we have the bonus. So, let's go ahead and have, yeah, let's have Lambda cast a, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Cast a lightning spell on the zombie. I don't think we're going to be able to put them to sleep. Just saying. Okay, the zombie goes down. Alright, burn, cast, turn undead. And that kills all of the rotting corpses except for one. So now we just have to kill this last... I love it, we have to kill the corpse. We gotta kill that corpse. I know it's dead, but we gotta make it even fucking more dead. Like, it's not even a zombie, it's just a rotting corpse. Oh, the rotting corpse lunged forward and did 1 point of damage, so I think I might have worried for a lot of nothing. And they're dead. So we got 100 points each, and let's see if there's any sweet, fat loot left behind. Nothing. So, yeah. Zombies and rotting corpses? Nope, not worth a thing. So where am I now? So I just opened a door, and there's 2 doors. I think I know where I am. I do. I think I know exactly where I am right now. So I'm gonna keep moving forward. I don't think anyone's really taken too much damage. Yeah, I know exactly where I am. So let's see what's in this door. Oh, an encounter! So 2 burning dung beetles and a whole bunch of zombies, like 6 zombies. Let's do it. So, Lambda, go ahead and cast that lightning spell. Meryl, shoot. Okay, burn, turn undead. Killed all but 2 of the zombies. Yeah, the food is getting low. That is the thing. Yeah, I really should have made a note to buy more food. That's gonna be a problem if I have to rest a lot. Man, which reminds me, food, like when I first started playing this game, you know, they start you out with 10 food, and that food goes real fast. Like, I mean, I was really worried, like, early on in the game, I was really fucking worried about not having enough food to rest, and then just being in, like, an unwinnable state. Although I kind of fixed that by cycling Meryl into the party, and Meryl brought 10 fresh food. But no, like, where we're at now, we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about starving to death anymore. Okay, let's see. Let's have Mike attack and miss. Okay, the zombies deal a lot of damage. Alright, Meryl, shoot. Okay, only the zombies. And Lord Double is a little low on health, so we'll just cast a heal spell. Ouch, 6 and 8 points of damage. Let's have Lambda cast. Hold on. Yeah, let's try a fire spell. Oh, wow. Wow. I think this just might be the only game I've ever played where zombies... where, like, a zombie is immune to fire. I think this just might be the only RPG I've ever played where that's how that works. Although, again, so this game has a really neat little thing, right? It's got a real neat system. So, you know how most of the encounters in the game are random? Well, on top of that, the resistances, like the amount of hit points that enemies have, and their resistances are also semi-random. So, like, an enemy might just randomly be immune to magic. Just randomly. Have fun with that, kids! So let's have Burn cast a... well, I guess a pain spell wouldn't really do a whole lot. Let's just have Burn heal. I don't really think you can make zombies feel pain. They're probably immune to that. Ouch, 7 points of damage. Okay, let's try an electric arrow. Okay, that does good damage. So, okay. So fire. Fire is not very effective against zombies, but lightning. Lightning is very effective. And they're down. 133 points of experience for everyone. That's awesome. Any loot? No loot. We're pretty good when it comes to magic, so I'm just gonna keep going. There's a room with nothing in it. Yeah, let's go ahead and rest. No encounters. Okay, let's, yeah, we have to have Lambda recast the light spell. If you don't do that, then, yeah, then it's just darkness. So, okay, let's recast Leatherskin. So, okay, I know exactly where I am. I know the trapdoor kind of just flung me out into the middle of the dungeon, but I know where I am. So I'm just gonna go down this hallway. And, yeah, we're not that far from the exit. Although, come on, we all know how this can go down. But no, here we are. So that's the exit of the dungeon. We're out, and we're back up in the proper town of Sorpigal. Okay, the Inn of Sorpigal, and here we have the Eulard's Fine Foods. Now, do we have money? Does everyone have money? No. We have money, but it's all stacked on one person. So here's the problem. The problem with buying food is it basically costs 5 gold per party member, so like 30 gold total. That's not bad at all. But the problem is that, yeah, the problem is that's gold for each party member. So if all your gold is stacked on one person, if you want to buy food, you have to manually distribute your gold to every one of your party members, and that can take a long time. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep killing until I get enough gold on everyone to just buy food. It might seem like I'm being stubborn about it, but we're good for food, and I'd rather not manually do that because it takes a while. Alright, we're going back out into the wilderness. I know, we have such amazing luck out in the wilds, right? But you never know. You never know. So I am going to, yeah, we saved our game, so let's go back and go with Lambda, cast a leather skin spell. You don't need the light spell outdoors, thankfully. Like, thankfully, there is no day-night cycle, so you don't have to worry about casting light outside. I'm really glad that you don't have to worry about that. I'm so goddamn glad. So let's go back over here to the teleport point. Okay. Now, in all the excitement, I had forgotten to switch my maps out, so I'm loading up the map for Sorpigal, or the area around Sorpigal. Which, oh yeah, if you want a description, because, you know, you're not going to get it in the game, this is what the game has to say about this area. It's here you find the quaint town of Sorpigal. Pleasant Valley, too, is nice for those beginning in travel. So this is called Pleasant Valley. The gypsy gives you color, but be sure to take note. What did that mean? The gypsy gives you color, be sure to take note. No idea. You'll need levitation skills. Enjoy the fountain's drink. Use your magic to contend with the statues. Their destruction need not be justified. So, okay, what did all that mean? I wonder. That sounds like some puzzles right there. That sounds like a whole bunch of puzzle nonsense. Also, oh hey look, it teleported me to a whole different area. So I'm in a corner. I'm in a mountain corner. So let me look at the map. Alright, so like we're in a mountain corner. Oh! Nice! An iron box. Wow! So this is the first time I've ever had this happen to me, so I didn't have to fight anything. I just wandered around outside and boom! There's just treasure just sitting out there, right on the ground. I didn't even have to hit the search button. Cool. Let's crack it open. 2 gold and rope and hooks and smelling salt and a bag of garbage. So we got rope and hooks, we got smelling salts, and we got a bag of garbage. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, I was panicking there for a second because I looked at it and I was like, there's no way out of here. Like, there's no way out. But no, there's a secret way out. I know, right? It's man, I know that feeling, Aiko. It's you know, they give you all that treasure and then you're like, "Oh god, we're fucked now." But I know where I am. I'm looking at the map. And so that random teleportation thing, it basically transported us like we're like 6 squares to the west, but we have to go around the mountains in order to get back. So let's go ahead and do that. It's a little bit of a twisty path here, but we just go around like that, and there we go. We're back on course. All right. So yeah, we're right back out near the town of Sorpigal. Like, there you go. The town of Sorpigal is right there. So yeah, that was a little bit of a you know, panic moment. But let's take a look. So we got a bunch of items. Yeah, we got rope and hook, smelling salts, bag of garbage. So I don't know about the rope and hook or the smelling salts, but I'm gonna guess that the bag of garbage is just a bag of garbage. I'm gonna guess that I can just sell it or drop it, but I'm gonna hold on to the rope and hook and the smelling salts. I'm gonna hold on to those. Alright, do we want to try our luck, and do we want to go through the magic teleport thing again? I don't think I do. I really don't think I do. So let's just wander around for a little while. Like, I'm just kind of looking around. Now there is that one encounter. There is that, if I go over this, oh god! So we've just encountered 3 rotting corpses, and wow, how many zombies is that? That's 8 zombies. So 8 zombies and 3 rotting corpses. Wow. So that's a big encounter right there. That's like an 11 monster encounter. Yeah, I like the graphic on that one. So okay, let's attack. So we've rolled the initiative. We have the handicap. Okay. Okay. So let's have Lambda go ahead and cast a lightning spell on the zombie. The zombies seem to be tougher than the rotting corpses. And let's have Meryl shoot. And burn. Turn undead. Save the day. That wasn't as effective as I had hoped, but it did take a lot of them out. We're down to 5 zombies and 1 corpse. So, yeah, that took a lot of them out. You know, that took like half of them out. But I was hoping it would take, like, almost all of them out. You know, I guess it's good enough. Alright, we killed 1. So yeah, let's just start attacking. Okay, they've got a lot of attacks, but none of them hit very hard. So that's fine. Okay, Lambda got a kill. Okay, I'm gonna have Burn cast a blessing. And let's clean up. Let's clean this mess up. Ooh, Lambda goes down. But we gotta kill. We gotta kill. Let me get Lambda back on her feet. And cast Lightning Bolt. They got a lot of hit points. Okay, Lightning Bolt again on B. Man, it's still not dead. Okay, they're all down. 183 points of experience for everyone. Nice. And no loots. no loots. Now, how do I get out of here? Yeah, let's, yeah, cavernous passage leads to Sorpagol. Take it? Yes. So I'm just gonna go save because I feel like I got a nice little thing of loot, right? How's our gold? Everyone has 2 gold. Not enough to buy food. Yeah, not quite enough to buy the foods. Hold on, I got turned around. Yeah, I went a little too far. Okay, so here, let me rest. And let's go to the inn. Okay, and exit. Alright. And, Man, I've been, streaming over 4.5 hours. I think, I don't know, what do you say? I think this is a good place to leave it for right now. It's a little bit less time than I usually dungeon crawl in Might and Magic, but, I don't know, I streamed longer yesterday and then the tabletop stuff after that, and I have to, so like what I have to do is I need to organize some more tabletop stuff, because I'm trying to set up some things in my campaign for, for these potential new players. So I gotta do a little work on that. But yeah, Might and Magic. Again, I love this game. Let's go back to the title screen, since we've saved and everything. There we go. So yeah, Might and Magic. I know it's a grind. It's a lot of grind. It is a whole lot of just doing the same thing over and over again, and then getting killed and losing all your progress. It's a whole lot of that, but I still love the game. Like, I find myself really enjoying just playing it, and I feel like I could just sit down and play Might and Magic for like 2 hours or so every now and then, and just I get a lot out of it. Maybe not everyone feels the same way about it, but that's how I feel about it.